updating your YouTube settings. Preparing to broadcast. Alright, that's a good sign. Chat window is scrolling. That's a better sign. And let's hope that everything is working. Hey guys, hey Benj, Mighty, Shannon, Dragon. How's it going, guys? Morning to everybody. The kids are off at school. No issues this morning. Got a fresh cup of coffee. And, yeah, okay. Alright, let me go share on the social medias and get all that rolling. You know the drill. Jeez. Alright, need my own link. Oh, there we go. I could hear myself. No! Share, Facebook. We'll start over there first. And we'll just share it over here first. There we go. Now, live. Come say hi. There we go. Post that over on the Facebook. Then we'll head over to Twitter and do that one next. Loading. Alright. And post them. And thumbnail is this one. Is this one. Okay. Done. Tweeted. Oh, your phone's still gone. V. That was me. Okay. Alright. Hack the planet. Hi, Data. Just wanted to let you know, episode 102, the full anniversary is linked to 10. I can fix that for you right now, mate. Hang on. Let me bring up my window here and let me get that worked out. Sometimes I forget to update the link. I do. Normally for the bottom section it's just a copy paste, and then normally just update the links and stuff that need to be updated. Sometimes, you know, I don't what's it called? So let me just grab that and go over to one. What's wrong?
Sorry.
That's okay. Okay. So 103 was it? I'll let you know that episode 102. Okay, 102, not 103. My bad. Okay, all right. I nearly got the wrong one there. 102 link goes to the 102. This one. Edit. And no, this is 101. What the flaming glass going on here? This is the one I need. 102. Yeah, 102. Okay. Post that link in here. There we go. And save. Okay, so mate, that should be all fixed up for you. It goes to the right area anyway, which is fantastic. So, you know, 102 goes to 102. All right, that's all fixed up, mate. That's all fixed up. Oh, bless you, V. Okay, let's keep reading chat. Fox, how's it going? G'day. Hope you are doing well. Hey, D and V. Hey, how's it going? Or both?
It's Elizabeth.
Is Elizabeth?
Lily and Elizabeth.
Lily and Elizabeth. Two little girls.
Remember Lily?
Yep.
Lily and Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Lily and Lizzie.
Lily and Lizzie.
That's how I'm going to remember it.
Lily and Lizzie.
Lily and Liz.
Okay, all right. Lil and Liz.
Yeah.
Do they have gamer tags or anything?
That'd be so cool.
I'm asking that because I need to put another couple of Guardians in the tank, and I wouldn't mind naming them.
We just did Freddie and Glenn, so why not just do Lil and Liz or Lily and Elizabeth?
Yeah, true.
Like,
okay.
Do you call her Liz or Lizzie? Like, does she call Elizabeth anything? Because like Lily.
Oh, I don't know. You'll have to see
Lily
if you
and
can
Lizzie.
contact her.
That'd be such a cool like pair of something's name.
Pair of something's name.
Yeah.
Oh, Struth.
Yeah.
Apparently, all right. Things are going a bit slow. Just please bear with me a second. I updated the link.
Appreciate it. I've been dying to catch up. I love the full streams.
The full streams, yes, I've got that fixed up for you, mate.
Yes, that's what he was saying. Thank you.
Yeah. Which is good. Yeah. Sometimes I just forget. Like, I'm not perfect. I'm not getting old. I'm 27. I'm turning 28 this year. That's getting old.
You're actually admitting to aging.
Yes, somewhat. I'm moving up to 28.
You're not turning 35.
No, I'm not turning 35. Why would I be turning 35?
I feel like a cougar.
Oh, why are you a cougar? What?
Well, because
Something's broken.
I'm
Hang on.
turning 36.
You're turning
And you're only
36?
28.
And I'm 28. Okay. All right. We got a super chat, which for some reason is missed the notifications. Hang on. I'll turn that back on. Yeah, we had a weird thing going on with the notifications. But we got a super chat from Exotic. Thank you very much for sponsoring and supporting the channel. Much appreciated. She, is it she?
I have no idea.
A she or he? I don't want to get it
Just-
wrong.
Yeah, so just go gender neutral. They.
Yep, they.
Yes.
They said in a custom super chat message, donuts for V.
Oh.
Can we get data splat this stream? With her face. Really? You didn't you like me, like, dying with 1100 levels already?
I guess you could call it splatitude. You exploded everywhere.
Ah,
That's splatting, right?
that's not splatting.
Oh, bits of you went everywhere.
No. Bits of
Yeah.
me went everywhere. That's
Yeah,
no.
that's splatting. Bits of you went everywhere.
Flamin' galah. All right. Okay. So yeah, no. For some reason it didn't pop up. I think it might have been a direct donation. That's probably why the sound come through, but it didn't pop up. So I don't know, or I missed it. One of those two. One of those two. But
You know.
I'm not old. Thank you very much. It is a she. Thank you, Exotic. Oh crikey! All right.
He's getting old, exotic. Don't blame him.
I'm not getting old.
Maybe look at
No, they can't hear you. I made sure that I turn you like way down now, so
How
nobody
can you
can.
turn me down?
I did. I turned you down.
Yeah, well, he's old.
I'm not old. Benj, there was. It did come up on the mini feed, but didn't show up in the actual stream for some reason. Benj, I don't know. Things are broken right now over at YouTube. As long as we can get that shout out done, that's okay. Okay, so I can close that bad boy now. All right, leave that alone.
You cannot silence me.
I cannot silence you.
Just
Oh,
ask my dad. He's been trying for 36 years.
true.
He'll tell you I don't shut up.
The Dodge Man, that was the best part of the season. Data, you raging. Really?
Seriously, you screamed pretty loud.
I was peed.
You screamed pretty loud. What? No!
No,
It was-
no,
it
I
was-
didn't.
yeah, you
I
sounded-
refuse to watch that part because
It was kind of witchy.
it was witchy.
Yeah, like.
No, that
Yeah,
doesn't
it
sound
had
like it
that
at all.
pitch. You know that pitch?
That pitch,
Yeah,
yep.
it had that pitch to it when you screamed. It was.
Yep.
Yeah. It was a very witching experience.
Oh, there we go. It's probably come through now. Oh, she's stuck on a loop.
Who's stuck in a loop?
Oh, the super chat for some reason, I think. Maybe not. Oh,
Someone's watching it on their TV.
are they watching on the TV?
Yep.
Oh, how big's your TV?
Data needs to know how big he is right now. Wait.
Oh,
that
what?
That sounded
Lucky
rude.
nobody can hear
That
you.
sounded rude, but it wasn't actually intended rude. Like, for once, I wasn't actually
Yeah,
being
right.
rude.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
No, you never do, but that's because you're old.
Oh, what are we doing? Okay,
It's nearly your birthday, so I'm allowed to give you the old lead up.
the old lead up.
Lead up to your
Okay,
birthday.
so we have another super chat from Exotic again. Thank you very much for sponsoring and supporting the channel. Much appreciated for your ongoing support. She says in a custom super chat message, extra donuts for V. I'm a girl. It's Christy.
Oh, sorry.
Can
where
you?
is it?
Yeah, this little baby writing here.
Krista.
Krista. See, it's not coming up with the big
Her
big
name is
writing.
Krista.
Krista.
And she's hashtag girl gamer.
Hashtag girl gamer.
Hell yeah.
All right, and brackets. If Venom remembers me from my other act, we all know you're old, Data. It's okay. That's.
If data. Oh,
Mm.
old account. Oh, Krista.
What?
Oh.
I'm not clicking.
Wow.
What? Tell
She's
me.
been around forever.
How old is forever?
Like before I knew. Well, I mean I knew who you were, but you know you were irrelevant.
Yes, I was.
Like,
That's not
long
nice.
Before you were relevant in my world.
She's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm talking
7, 8 years.
at least.
Oh,
believe she
wow.
was
Long time.
Yeah, I think during the Bones saga.
Bone Saga? Oh, that's
Yeah,
old.
yeah,
That is old. Yeah. No, that is Bone Saga. Yes, that
yeah.
is so old. Oh no, not like that. I didn't mean it like that.
You're not old. That was such a long time ago.
Fox says I'll
Wow.
be turning 37 this year. Fox equals old man.
I'm an old woman. I'm 36 this year. What are you trying to say?
I'm 28, so you know. I guess you're getting lots of donuts this week. Like
I'm a cougar.
if you're a
Rawr.
cougar. Ugh. The other day, Venom was all emotional last week. And Mighty donated just for her, and she like goes out, uses the donation, buys 3 mud cakes.
Because I couldn't pick a flavour.
She couldn't pick a flavour, so she had white, she had caramel, and chocolate. She brought them all home and just pretty much stacked them on top of each other. I was like, oh, now she's going to go out and buy. Just I can imagine it.
Krispy Kreme.
Kreme and
full
coffee.
24 mixed box.
Full 24 mix. Oh, jeez. Gross.
But,
All right.
in all honesty, did you not enjoy my mud cake?
I did. I had a slice of your mud cake, but it just. Oh, all right. Anyway, okay. Let's go ahead and move on now, guys. All right. What we like to do first is we like to head over to the channel and we like to read what's going on in the community because we always post polls and get feedback and all that sort of stuff. So we're heading over to YouTube/Daedalus822/community. And the latest thing, which I posted a few days ago, in celebration of reaching 100 episodes, what is your favourite build/farm this season so far? So obviously had a bunch of comments here, and I think we read half of them out the not yesterday stream, the day before stream. So I don't even know where we're up to. We're up to, I would reckon. Hang on, I'm just gonna. Oh. And I'm just looking. I'll just read it all out again.
I know I'm laughing at Fox who's calling your butt out.
Fox, shh, quiet, mate. Yeah, well, no, that's why I refuse to read that out. Okay, so all right, we asked what's the best farm or build this season that people are enjoying. So far, we've got the gold farm, and then we've got, really, Nigel says, I like the gas farm from last season. This season, I would say the gold farm. That's from Nasty Nigel. And Cummins says the wood farm. Lizzie and Lily love it and wants me to make it from now.
Oh, they do call her Liz.
Liz? Yeah, I thought
Call her Liz.
I thought
Liz
so.
and Lil.
Liz and Lil. Yep.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay, so and that was from
Kid's birthday next live stream. Liz
Bad Mr. Box, Potato Tower, of course. I should skip his comment. Wait, that wasn't this season. Meh, don't know then. That's what he literally said. He said tree farm. Moots, definitely the tree farm, but the gold buttering XP, he liked that one. Bennett, probably the wood farm. It has been the most yes, we read that one out. I remember that from Bennett. So we'll skip that because we've already read that out. Joe, it's got to be the gold farm with the bartering. See, another one for the gold farm. And Knut's, honestly, I could not pick a favourite. All great looking. I would say that it's good to see builds that are not your normal style, using new and different blocks. Looking forward to see how you use all the new blocks next season. Thank you, Canute. So somebody noticed this season. Hasn't everyone noticed that we used all the new wood blocks, all the new dark blocks? Like, this season was heavily focused around building dark and just with all the new blocks, trying to fit them all together and make something epic. And that's what we've been doing this season. But, you know, my personal opinion, the blocks got stale pretty quickly. I know, bless you, Venom. I know for a fact that I've overused a lot of the blocks now, but that's the theme of this season. I can't just change the theme mid-season; it would look funny, and I just sort of keeping to that theme until we change the theme next season. With what block, I don't know. Yeah, we'll just wait and see. Okay, all right. I'm gonna sip. Hang on. Let me sip. Just drinking coffee. Now we got a super chat. Who's it from? It's from Dragon. Says the kids' B-day next live stream. Liz turns 9. Lily 8. Well, happy birthday, Liz and Lily. We're gonna have to try to remember for next week. Next live stream. Next live stream. Is it the next mining live stream or the next MDU, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday? Yeah, right. Could be one of those. Oh, so what do we got? Did I miss anything? Not on my end. I could. Data needs to refresh. I do. What do I need to refresh? What's going on? Did I break something? That's not good. I was a cheeky bugger. Demi, you're always a cheeky bugger. What are you talking about? Oh, so anyway, back to... we got another super chat. Super chat from... Who's it from? It's from Exotic again? Oh, wow, Exotic. Thank you very much for your continued support this episode. Much appreciated. She says in a custom super chat message, can't wait to see Venom's donut vendor start next.
No, to be Venom's donut vendor.
Oh, great! You've got a massive fan.
Krista and I just can't believe she's back.
Like
after all this time.
Yep, and she got old.
No, well, we all got old, didn't we, Data?
No, we didn't. I'm 28 this year.
I'm pretty sure if I was to pluck every grey hair on your...
I've got not a single grey hair.
If I was to pluck every grey hair on your head...
Yep.
You'd be like one of those weird cartoon characters with just like one strand of hair.
Oh, why are you being so nasty?
Well, I gotta have a girl's back.
You gotta have a girl's back. Oh, flaming colour. All right. Okay, back to it. Oh, getting sidetracked here, but...
It's girl gamers, we gotta stick together.
Girl gamers. All right, so, yep, that was the last one there. Guys, if you want to have your say on your favourite build this season and your input, well, head over to that YouTube/Daedalus822/community, or you can just go to the main channel, hit community. That works too, and just check out all the polls and all the stuff there. I'll probably post something new this week. Not sure what I'll post. You can always get involved, and if you put your say down, it'll probably get read out in one of the live streams, which is always a good thing. All right, so I'm going to check last week's poll too. Just I know we don't really normally do that, but I just sort of want to.
She says if I'm old, you're old too, mate.
Oh, great. The chicken farm post is doing well. 309 votes on crashing your Minecraft world. 451 votes on if people like the upcoming mining changes. Well, actually, a lot of people says unsure yet. 47% say unsure, and 12% of you say ooh, shiny thing. All right, so wow, that one's got heaps and heaps on that one. 273 votes on that one. Oh, just going down the community tab there is definitely a lot of community interaction, which is a good thing. All right, so a notification just come through, and it's just last minute notification. Is it a last minute notification? Has it? Oh, it popped up. Okay. 1 minute ago from Viper Lee Witch Farm, I actually made one modelled after yours in Bedrock. Did it work on Bedrock? Just with a trident killer. Yeah. I was just curious because I don't know what farms. I don't know what farms work on Bedrock or console versus Java because it's all different.
It's one thing that's always disappointed me, and I know it shouldn't, but it has.
Yep.
The fact it's just the lack of consistency.
Lack of consistency.
Like across the board, like.
Yeah, but the problem is Minecraft was developed on Java first.
Yes.
And the problem is, I'm pretty sure they have multiple different teams
But then you
working
don't
on
release it
different
another
releases.
platform and then have it so far behind.
No, it's not far behind. It's actually on the same end. They're ahead. On Bedrock right now, they've got. I'm pretty sure they got the mountains that meant to come to Java, and they do stuff like that to try and entice people over to Bedrock. It's just the way it goes because Microsoft and.
The Flintstones.
All right. Anyway, so let's get off of that. Yeah, all right. We've got another super chat, and it is from Shannon. Shannon is doing some cleaning right now and all that good stuff. And she says in a custom super chat message, feeling left out. ... Data, stop lying. You're gonna be 28. I know. Thank you, Shannon.
That's not
Thank
what
you.
Says.
Yes, it says
Read
that.
it out
Oh,
properly,
I read that out properly.
Read it
Yep.
out properly, mister.
No, not gonna.
Yeah.
All right. Where's Minecraft?
Data.
All right.
Read it out properly.
Data, stop lying. You're gonna be 28. So you did it. All right, let's go.
Data.
All right, I get it. Data, stop lying. You're gonna be 35.
Thank you.
Yay. All right.
Very naughty today.
I am not being naughty today.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You know the rules about super chats.
I know the rules about. Yes, I have to read
They
them out,
must be read out.
unless they're not PG-13.
Exactly. Where appropriate.
Where appropriate.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was very appropriate.
Oh, we've had a couple of inappropriate super chats in the past that had to just go right past.
Venom was like, lol. And it's like, don't laugh. It's not funny. And Venom's like, lol.
All right, let's do the retweets and get started on the recap and placing some more Netherrack this week. Okay, all right, so retweets by Venom, Shannon, Lawrence, Rabbit, Claire, Hope, well, oh no, okay, Claire, I just nearly read the wrong name there. Nicholas, Morgan, sorry, I know. Jonathan, Raving, Moots, really? Somebody actually called themselves that.
What?
Who trying to troll me? I have to read it out
Yeah,
too.
go on, read it out.
All right, somebody called Datey Shark, Dragon, Rackety, Roy. Roy and Claire, hope you two are doing well. Did I just get a last minute notification? And Demi. Demi, thanks, mate. Much appreciated. All right. Oh, no, another last minute notification. Christina. Krista, sorry. Yeah, last one. Holy smokes, we got 16 retweets today. Not bad, not bad. Almost breaking the record. Okay, all right. We'll close that. Thanks for jumping on that retweet bandwagon. Somebody literally signed up. If you see the actual username, it's still Datey Shark. Somebody actually signed up and followed me on Twitter just to do that. And they're probably laughing their head off right now.
Well, I am.
Like, what the flaming galah. All right, play. Let's go ahead and launch this game and get started. Let's get into some Minecraft here. You need to know the Minecraft is technically more like a podcast than anything else. Oh, crikey. Claire says, me and Roy have colds. Oh, that sucks. Venom just got over, the Venom and the kids, as you know, just got over some here. Like, a whole week off of school. Venom was down for at least nearly 2 weeks. Like,
Really knocked me about.
It really knocks her about. And she's still got the nasty cough. We were shooting Modded last night. More episodes of that one. And she's trying to not cough in some of the episodes. It's hard for her.
And I've still got the odd, like, sneeze thing happening.
It's just...
yeah, like today.
Yeah, I have a theory. I do have a theory with the cold. The cold seemed to got very nasty since, human malware hit. But I have a theory. We've all turned into those super clean monsters now. Yeah. Everybody's sanitizing and like just going nuts, like overkill.
Like
and then
we're not even sick here anymore, and I come home with 2. You asked Dana, I come home with 2 new bottles of hand sanitizer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody's so clean, and it's been so long since you've had the actual normal common flu. Yeah. When you finally get the average common flu, it's going to kick your bum because you've been so clean.
Yeah.
And just
all the good bacteria as well as the bad.
Yeah, pretty much. That's my theory anyway.
that
You know,
makes
that's
sense.
my
That
theory.
makes sense.
We've just sort of annihilated that.
Actually, before you start, I'm just gonna go grab something to blow my nose.
Blow your nose? Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm just logging into Minecraft now. So, loading, loading, loading. Oh, apparently there's a new version of Optifine. That's fine. Okay, alright. Oh, that's a bit of lag spike. Let's switch over here. But dump. Alrighty.
Gigi, get out. Gigi.
It's okay, I've got shoes on. She can't bite my
Okay.
feet.
She saw me and she ran. She was
Yeah.
like, no.
Okay, do you have an idea when you're thinking of hitting 100k you'll be coasting around 90 forever? Bennett, to be honest with you, I've been up and down all over the place. I'm just being totally honest with you there. YouTube screwed me over so many times now. They killed my goals ages ago. To be honest with you, I hit like 102, 103 thousand subscribers at one point. Then YouTube's like, I'm just going to purge it. They purged me back down to like 93,000, and then I hit 90k. The lowest I think I've ever been is 90k, and then I went back up. Obviously, some of the purges come back for some reason. They're like, whoops, sorry, we took too much. All the accounts got reactivated. I don't know. Literally up, down, all around. Like, seriously. Oh, what a pain in the bum. And so yeah, I've already done a 100k special, and that was a long time ago. Obviously things have changed, and yeah, I don't know. Seriously, like, apparently I'm on track to hit 100k by the end of the year. Apparently not, because YouTube is planning to do a massive purge mid-year this year, so I have no clue what's going to happen to me. I'm just chugging along, to be honest. Chugging along. I like playing Minecraft, and I like sharing my Minecraft experience with you guys, and I like playing other survival games too. Neither know, before somebody points it out, we haven't played one in quite some time, which I'm hoping to jump into the forest. But first, I think we'll jump into that new survival game that Fox brought me. I'm going to jump into that very soon. That looks so badass. I want to play that. I just haven't had time yet to jump on in with modded and life and MDU. But yeah, yeah. So when it comes to subscriber count, I've just sort of given up. We're just up, we're down, and to be honest, my view counts are high, which is great. Over 100 and something thousand views on the channel per month, which is great. But it said something like nearly 80% of my viewers come, they watch a certain percentage, and they don't subscribe, they don't do anything, they just sort of come and go. A lot of tutorials, obviously, where that comes from, and yeah, crikey. But anyway, if we hit 100k, we hit 100k. If we don't, we don't. Yeah, but I'm fearing the mid-year purge. How many subscribers are we going to lose again? 5k? 10k? Are we going to hit down into the 80k again? I don't know. I can't tell anyone that. Or is YouTube going to wait until we hit 100 and something thousand again? Go, yay, we're over 100k, woo, woo. And they're like, oh, really? Time to purge. And then poof, you know. It's just the way things are. It's the way things are. AJ says, hey AJ, how you going, mate? Hope you're doing well. Venom was talking about you the other day in a stream, actually, about hiding bodies or something. I don't know.
That makes it sound so bad. I was merely saying I have very much respect for that man. And
Of course you have a lot of respect for AJ.
I classify him as my friend.
Of course.
He was having a bad time.
And you said you'd hide a body for him.
I told him I'd help him hide a body.
Yeah, it's only jokes. Whoever government agency's listening, it's only jokes. We're gamers. It just happens. Anyway, AJ says, can't wait to see the Forest too. Yes, you'll definitely see Forest content on the channel. You'll probably find I will drop Minecraft for about a week just to play it and then go back to Minecraft. Yeah. But all right, we We need to go and get this episode done. I could chinwag with and muck around with you guys for hours, but unfortunately we got to shoot this podcast, and we've got to get some more of this laying done. Got to do the recap. It's just the way it's got to happen like that. All right, so let's jump into today's. This is number 19 of Not Really Hunting for Diamonds. Where's Mighty? We can't start without Mighty.
He must still be.
He must be asleep.
No, well, he can't be. Isn't it like nighttime over there?
I think it's like 7 o'clock at night in America right
He
now.
might be having dinner.
Or 8
Maybe
o'clock.
He forgot.
No, wait. It's daylight saving times have changed, so he might be thinking that we're streaming an hour time. So he's like, he's late. I don't know. Well, sorry, Mighty. The show must go on. It's just a running joke with that fella. All right, here we go. He's great too. He's a good guy. All right, here we go. And I still feel like cheating by watching your stream. I'm only on episode 41. That's okay. Mighty went on a motorcycle ride. Oh, okay, so it must not be that late. Fox says it's 7 where he's at. It's 4 where Exotic's at. Okay. All right. Okay, let me take my one last sip of coffee. GG, you better stay off my feet. This cat that technically YouTube paid for and raised, it likes to eat my feet when I'm streaming, and I just got to hold it in, and it sucks. Oh, it's good coffee. Always the first coffee of the day is best. He said to start data. Oh, okay. Well, you know.
Boring.
That was boring. Yeah, I was expecting much more response than that. Hey, James, welcome. We're just about to start. Make sure you smash those buttons. And, yeah. All right, here we go. G'day. Welcome back to Not Really Hunting for Diamonds. I know. It is a side series of my main Let's Play called Minecraft Down Under. In this side series, it's more like a podcast because we talk about, all sorts of things. We normally do a weekly recap and we talk about the latest snapshot, what's coming up in Minecraft. We chat to the fans, all while doing one of those very boring jobs that need to get done. And unfortunately, it's not mining. No, we actually have to go place a bunch of netherrack and all that good stuff. So come join me and make sure you smash that like button, leave a comment below, all that good stuff. It'd be much appreciated, guys. Make sure you subscribe with the notification bell smashed. And obviously, if you like the look of obviously the base here, we're on the 3rd floor in the storage room of the main castle. If you want to see more, well, head over to the main channel, YouTube/Daedalus822. Scroll down, plenty of showcase and world tours for you to take advantage of to catch up really quick. Okay, all right, so it is time to get into stuff. So first off, we like to do the weekly recap of the main series. So let's do that first. Hi, kitty. Meow. Is it night time? Let's just have a quick squiz outside. It looks like it's bloody night time. Let's get some Z's. There we go. It looks like a new version of Optifine is out. I'm going to have to download and install that later. But it's okay. Alrighty, so let's head on outside. No, I think let's do the recap first, which is going to be quite easy. Let's head over to what we did this week in Minecraft Down Under. And you may have noticed, if you have skipped a few episodes, we are sitting on level 35, not 1,100 plus levels. That's right, that sucked, and I'll talk about that this stream. Alright, so let's head over to what we were doing this week, which is over near the cactus facility. We just got to get over there first. Alright, so let's land. Alright, let's do the recap. Check this out. Woohoo! Spinnerini. Perfect. Yep, perfect. Okay, so this week we wanted to design and build a lazy man's squid farm for ink sacs for dark carpet. So we built this, which is literally a lazy man's ink farm. Well, all we have done is found a nice little pond Yep, we pond, and I just filled in the rest of the pond around it to square it up. We put flying water on top of it. Yep. And all we did is we threw a couple of guardians in the tank, and we named them Freddy and Glenn. And those guardians actually laser beam all the squids to the face. The squid ink then obviously comes to the top and flows down into the middle and gets sucked up by the hoppers. Very, very simple design. You just got to stand up in the sky, which we've made a nice little platform, which Mighty had a couple of ideas to making it like a runway, which we will probably incorporate at some point, but there's our AFK point up there. You stand up there and obviously get a whole bunch of squids spawning, and then the ink sacs start to sort of come flowing in. Now, there is a problem. We have noticed that the farm is pretty quick, and Freddy and Glenn are just not getting the job done. So we might have to incorporate another couple little rascals into the tank, and we might be doing that soon. So hopefully get 4 guardians shooting squids, so they die faster. So we did that this week. I fenced it off, as you guys may have seen, because we had skeletons swimming at the bottom of the tank. So, to be honest, this farm here would only take about a couple hours to build on your survival world. See, very simple. You don't have to do much digging at all, because the traditional squid farm requires you to dig out a huge area and then put signs in and water flow and dig right down so they go splat. And not to mention you got to fill up all the river biome and stuff, around you. That kind of sucks, and that's what we're trying to just overcome. We didn't want to do that. That's what we did this week on Minecraft Down Under. Now, as you can see, we haven't fixed up the walls yet. I started putting in the flooring, and just the odds and ends started to come in all sorts of slowly there. But decoration will take place just over time. And I don't think, obviously, I'll do a showcase on the Lazy Man's squid farm here. I don't think she's big enough to deserve her own showcase video. But obviously, I've got to pack my stuff up once I'm done and head on home. But good little project, good little side project. And I'm going to be doing some AFK. I don't know if you can hear the birds outside. That's a cocky going bloody nuts. But this week, I'm obviously going to, this weekend, I should say, I'm going to do a AFK test. I'll sit up in the sky AFK and just hopefully let a double chest fill up, and then we'll have some carpet to start carpeting, hopefully, the interior of the main base. So other than that, obviously been repairing my tools. Oh, I forgot one thing. Some people might have missed it, but there was a massive rage incident on the when I say massive, I had a meltdown. I did. So I had over 1,000 levels. Well, actually over 1,100 levels to be exact. More bragging rights than anything else. And when we were building this farm at the start of the week, what I mean, at the start of the week we started this farm, and I had the 1,100 levels on me, and I heard lots of noise over here, and I whacked a piece of sand, and it updated all the sand around it. I fell down into a pit, and the pit was actually full of creepers, and as you can imagine, chaos ensued, and I lost over 1,100 levels, only got 7 levels back from 1,100 levels, and obviously I was very, very upset. Now, I do have the 1080p 60 FPS recording of this incident take place. It's just got a few nasty words in it. I will probably upload that clip at some point over the weekend with a disclaimer, obviously, in the description. So probably don't let... Ow! Really? Don't let your kids watch it, if you know what I mean. Because, I've already got people going, what happened to your levels? And having to tell that story a million times is going to get, a bit boring. So, obviously, I'm just going to link them to the video once it's up live for everyone to watch. So, that's what happened to over my 1,100 levels. And as you can imagine, I was salty for a couple of days. I'm over it now. I'm over it, sort of. Yeah, Venom's in the background. Are you really? Yes. Sort of. I am. I'm still salty. Well, to be honest, it's kind of amazing when players come to your channel, like new subscribers, new fans, new whatever, people come to your channel and start watching your content. It's like, wow, this bloke has over 1,100 levels. He must cheat. Oh, he spawned all those levels in, and I kind of like that. You know that feeling. I don't know if none of you's probably never played Counter-Strike in your life, but when you get pretty good at Counter-Strike, eventually, you get some headshots or you get some crazy kills. You get the people in chat to call you hackers. That feeling of like getting called a hacker and you're not really hacking. That feeling is amazing, and that trends here as well. Sometimes it sucks, like building structures. That does have its downfalls too. When you build massive structures, they call you cheaters as well. But the level thing was just more bragging rights and just to more trip some people out. And when they actually watch the videos and find out that we built those levels up over time, even made a 1,000 level episode special thing for 60 seconds when we dinged, and then they go check out the farm that it come from, all that good stuff. It's amazing. It is just amazing. But hey, new goals for next season. So some people have suggested maybe trying to double it to 2,000. Now I'm going to tell everybody that the goals for next season, I don't know about 2,000, don't know 3,000, 4,000, all these numbers that have been coming up for levels to try get. You've got to understand, once you hit about 1,000, it takes so much to get one level, like lots and lots of XP just to move up one level. As soon as you hit about the 1,020, it seems to just come to a grinding halt. And people that have got that much XP will know what I mean. Like, with the XP farm, we can get to 1 to 30 within 60 seconds. That's great. Yeah. And then you keep going from there, all the way up to 1,000 in like maybe overnight AFKs. No problem. But then once you hit that, even a night AFK may only give you 10 levels, maybe 15 levels. Like, yeah, so remember that when you think, hey, Data can just get, 2 or 3 or 4 or 5,000 XP. I think I'll try aim for 2,000 XP next season when it comes to that. Now, I also did a big mistake, and you guys may have learned it in episode 103. I haven't released 103 yet. Okay, so maybe the time you watch this, maybe the time that you watch this over on YouTube, I'll released 103, but I made a mistake in 103 as well. So this unit here used to be 3 higher, but Randall, I think it was Randall, one of the fans said, Data, you need to obviously fix the sources underneath, which I was doing. I bone muled some kelp too high. It hit the corner here, one of the corners, and Freddie or Glenn, it hit the corner here and turned the entire pad into sources. Oh, I was spewing, see? It's just not my week this week. So the entire pad turned to sources, and so instead of obviously relaying it out, I just filled it in, brought it down to flush with the environment. This is what people were saying anyway. It was literally a lot easier to do, but that was just such a rookie mistake. I grew it too high. It actually was meant to, I was trying to control kelp. It was just, and plus I blame Venom because I was actually watching her screen when I was bone mulling the kelp.
Really?
Yes, really, Venom. Okay, so that's what we did this week. Not a great week for me, losing over 1,100 levels and the creeper booby trap of doom, and to be honest with everybody, I was not expecting to die like that. I did, like I've been saying, I was immortal for quite some time, yes, and I was very high up there, very hard to kill. But at the end of the day, I didn't think I was going to go out like that. I thought maybe, stupid me, maybe not having a Lytron, having my armor piece jumping off like the gold farm by accident, going splat, something along the lines of that. Like, literally, I thought it was going to be maybe splat. I was going too fast in the air, and I hit a wall, because you can die from that way too, just as hard as hitting a ground from a very high place. Same sort of stuff. I thought I was going to go like that. An accident like that. But I did not expect Minecraft to sort of come out of nowhere, have this sand trap of doom and fill it full of creepers and have me come over and me fall down into this hole. I didn't expect that. I don't think none of you guys were expecting that either. That was just sort of, yeah, everybody was blindsided from that. And I'm going to grab a bed here and take it with us this time. Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting that. I wasn't expecting that at all. Just not thinking like that, because stuff in Minecraft like that just don't happen very often. Oh, it was a booby trap prepared by the Minecraft gods, going, Data, you say you're immortal? We will test that out. Now, don't get me wrong, I did not have my, zoomed in there. I didn't have my chest piece on, I had my elytra on. Some people did point out that I would have maybe survived the first creeper blast, no problem. Because yes, when you have your netherite armor fully on, you can survive a creeper blast, no problem. It's probably the second or third creeper blast, because yes, that hole was full of creepers that would have finished me off. So I was deader than a dead dingo's donger any which way that just happened. So it's unfortunate, but it did happen, and I was salty half the week, but I'm getting over it slowly. It was 7 months worth of work just like hoarding those levels. And like, if I wanted to get 1,000 levels right now, I would spend another week, probably week, maybe two, AFKing at our bartering XP farm and to get it back just for bragging rights. But I don't think I'll wear. We're too late in the season to even bother with that. If it was very early on, I would definitely do it. But since it's not early on, I'm not going to bother. I am not going to bother at all, because a lot of people are expecting me to get it back. But hey, I'm just going to sit with normal levels now, I think, for the rest of the season. Oh, crikey. So yes, guys, be aware, I will upload the footage of me dying, because it was in a live stream. It was on a jump cut. Because if you're new to the channel, my main series, Minecraft Down Under, which we are, working on right now in a Let's Play, I record everything pretty much live. The only things I don't record live is a bit of showcase stuff, like I do a bit of decorating, so it's sort of to give the wow effect when people do come and watch the showcase video. I did find decorating on cam a lot tends to make the people that watch the Let's Play don't bother watching the showcase videos, because they've seen it all. So I try to hide some stuff, even though it doesn't work out some of the time, actually most of the time. But yeah, so we shoot our series Minecraft Down Under live, in front of everyone. It may not be the most efficient time for my targeted audience, because a lot of you guys are actually from the States, and some of you are from the UK and the Dutchies, and I like looking at my statistics where some of my viewers are from, and the States seem to be one of the highest. But I stream on the times that obviously my kids are in bed. Yep, I got to do that. Unfortunately, they're a little bit young to say, "Hey, I'm going live now. Just shut up." No, they're a bit young, and they tend to, if something's going on, they tend to come in and like, "Oh, what's going on?" And or they would come in with something random, like, "I just want a hug." And you can't deny a kid a hug. So, but unfortunately, it will interrupt, streaming. So that's why I don't, because I get asked that question a lot. Data, why don't you just do a proper timed live stream for us all the time? And I'm like, no, I just sort of plan it as they just go to school or stuff like that. But yeah, I shoot all the content here on the main series live, and I do jump cuts and everything. So everybody sort of gets to watch a lot of the boring content as well, because people were accusing me years and years and years ago, Data, you don't interact with your subscriber base enough. So, when Venom come along, she's like, how about you just do it live? Like, shoot the episode live. I'm like, but why would people watch me place, build a brick wall for, half an hour in a jump cut? Like, won't they want? But no, it turns out actually a bunch of you guys actually enjoy the content being shot live. And yeah, because when we are on a jump cut, I do interact with the fans a lot. But unfortunately, when the newer people come through, they don't know how I do things on the channel because it's very unique here. Very, very unique here. It's just unique here on the channel, and I don't think any YouTubers shoot their content live in a stream, and then upload a 1080p version the next day, cut down into an actual episode. I don't think no YouTubers do that. So at the end of the day, I'm really unique in that way. But also I take feedback at the same time. Some people suggest like you guys, when it come to carpeting, I had my mindset on red and black, and then, you know, people come in and it's like, started changing the colours up, and then I second guessed myself. Now I'm going for probably a black and purple inside the main castle. So it's a good thing and it's a bad thing streaming live at the same time, because sometimes I have my heart set on a certain thing, and obviously a couple of fans may disagree with what I was doing live, and then you get dramas like, Data, I can't believe you did that this way so much better, and blah blah blah. So you do get the odd you get the odd person that that will try change, you know, if your heart's set on something. But I try to take a lot of feedback into consideration, and but I really you got to keep the balance when streaming and shooting a Let's Play at the same time. Bless you, Venom.
Sorry.
That's all good, Venom. She's just getting over a cold if you're just joining, so she's still sniffling and coughing a little bit. But yeah, as I was saying, you got to keep a balance between your Let's Plays live, because you will get a lot of backseat gamers. Like, they would love to just control what you do and where you go and all that good stuff. But if you've got your heart set on something, you just go for it and you say, hey, I'm doing this. Feel free to give, like, you know, constructive criticism or a bit of feedback, but, you know, don't expect you just to change everything because that's the way you like it. But yeah, I've noticed that. See, I've been doing this the entire season, like doing the live Let's Plays now, live Let's Plays, and that's what I've noticed so far. Like, if you want to ask what's a downfall for it, it's a lot of backseat gaming, unfortunately. But yeah, I've just learnt to take it with a grain of salt. And if some of their ideas are good, well, hello, that's fine. But just some people are set in their ways and they like to do things certain ways, and if you don't do it right, they get upset with you. Venom nowadays gets all my hate mail, which is, she deals with everything because she's very polite about it. She's very, very polite about the entire telling that hate mail person pretty much to go away. I wasn't gonna. I felt like saying something else there, but yeah, pretty much. But I can't say that. I got to keep the stream PG, keeping it roughly PG. And I do break my own PG thing sometimes.
I only do that because it used to actually really get to you, and I hated seeing you get so upset.
Oh, unfortunately.
Like, look, you just do this.
Unfortunately, being a YouTuber, you get the good praise, you get the bad praise, you get the in between, you get everything.
It's so easy to believe the bad, and I was like, no.
Yeah, but when you weren't around, Venom, I used to wake up, right? I used to check the server, check logs, talk with staff, all that good stuff. Also, check all the messages I'd get, because a lot of messages get sent through the website or just private messages, and go through all that, and there would always be those hugely negatives, go do yourself, and I can't really say too many of them out loud because they're very nasty, and it would put a downer on the rest of the day. It would really, really put a downer. Like, you spent hundreds of hours building crazy stuff, and to have a guy come along and just slap you down, it does. Like, I think Boogie 2988 said it the most. The way I can explain, he said it like, If 100 people were to hug you, but one guy was to slap you in the face, you won't remember the other 100 that hugged you. You would remember very clearly the guy that slapped you in the face, wouldn't you?
Which is sad.
Which is sad. It's just the way we work, unfortunately. It's the way we work. And that's the best way I can describe it. But nowadays I have a balance. I have Venom now. So I don't really have to do too much reading of the negatives now, because I just pretty much send all my private messages to Venom. So Venom gets all the private messages nowadays, and she deals with all that. I've got my amazing moderating team, which they're volunteers. Yeah, they volunteer on the channel, and they go through and they check everything and notify me when there is really bad comments, and Venom's hooked all in so she can remove and do all that sort of stuff, and yeah, so it makes life a lot easier. When I wake up, it's like, all right, I'm going to get stuck into a Minecraft project today, or do a bit of prep work. It just makes things so much easier nowadays than it was back in the day. And not having drama server is also, which sucks. Also, I do miss the server. I think anyone here would agree with Venom and I. We miss the server. We miss it a lot. Now, the best thing, I did back up the entire server. She is sitting literally on my desktop, and has been sitting on my desktop for years.
We should just load it up and go sit at spawn. For good old, just you and me.
Yep. Just for good old times, just sit there
and
feel like we're on the server again.
Just sit at spawn.
Yeah, just sit at spawn. But I did back up the server. I backed up the settings, the ban list, the everything, the ranks. I backed it all up. I did it on purpose because I thought one day, when the time is right and suitable, I would go back to running a full-time server. I ran a server for years and years and years, and the help of my team, we caught cheaters, we caught griefers. We tried to keep a community. It's not a chaos server. It's not to be a 2 server, it's an anarchy server. It was literally just meant to be a survival on a hardcore plus, not a hardcore, but a hard plus mode. That's what we're aiming for. People came, they built some amazing structures, people made some amazing friends, and people met through the server as well. A lot of people actually, met through the server. And not just Venom and I. Many people actually fell in love. Yeah, fell in love on the server, which is fantastic. So I ran a server for many years. I started off with one of those crappy dirt packages, that you see on the internet. You know how they try to sell you, you get like 4 gigs of RAM. It's the dirt package. You get the diamond package, which is like 8 gig of RAM. I started on one of those, and then I started learning things like, that's not a proper server. That's a dedicated server. They've split into 100 different freaking things, and they sell you bits of the RAM, and there's probably another 50 servers running on the same box. And I learnt so much, and eventually we upgraded from the dirt, but we went to a full dedicated server rack in Sydney. And we had one of our moderators full-time run it, and maintenance and everything, and his name is AJ. He's still around today. Years and years and years and years he did that for, and that was fantastic. Having the entire server under your control was fantastic. Was bloody fantastic. You could allocate 12 gigs of RAM here, you could allocate 32 gigs of RAM there. It was bloody fantastic. You could set up multiple servers on the same box. We had a split world, we had amplified running, we had normal survival world running. That dedicated server served us well for years. The problem about it was the cost. Unfortunately, that cost sucked so much. And, some months were good, the donations were high, the fans took care of it. Great. But some months, you can't rely on just constant donations. You'd have to tip your own funds into the server. Did that quite a lot. But it was amazing. Did it for years and years and years and years, and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars per month just to keep...
Almost $500 a month.
Almost $500 a month, yeah, to keep this server running smoothly. We had gigabyte connection. We had the lot. Like we made sure she was back in the day. She was top notch, but not anymore. She if you were to buy that same server, it would only be worth probably maybe $100, maybe $200 a month tops. It's just all depending on what sort of what specs she's and just all that good stuff. But it was absolutely amazing. That dedicated server was the best thing, but it was also the worst thing, because waking up every day, the server was full of so much drama, and I hate drama. I don't know, there are some people that love drama and are drawn to drama, but you'd wake up and then you'd get people threatening to quit the server if you don't ban this other person. And I'll take all my friends with me if you don't ban this person. And I was just like, what? Like, drama like that every day of the week, trying to keep the peace, trying to find that middle ground that makes everybody happy all the time. And not to mention trying to keep a hack-free, grief-free server when you're a YouTuber is difficult as well. Having rollback abilities and all that stuff were fantastic. Having the ability to literally, some guy spend his entire night, join the server, make a bunch of TNT, grinding all that, and making a mini base, then quickly running to, grief somebody's hard work, and I can literally roll the entire thing back like in a single command. That was bloody actually, I got to bring that lower. Hang on. Bring that. That was bloody fantastic. I laughed in the face of griefers only because they spent hours and hours getting to the stage that they had all that gear to grief. All those lava buckets, all that sort of stuff. They spent hours doing that of their own time, and just come along and somebody's like, oh, my base got griefed, and you would be like, okay, send a mod over. Mod goes over, inspects, sees who did it, which, yes, fantastic, you can see exactly who did it, and one command, roll back area, radius of, say, 20 blocks, 30 blocks, depending on the area he griefed. Roll it back, say 5 hours. Boom, done, rolled back. Or everything would reappear, lava would disappear, TNT would disappear, everything would go back, and problem solved. So you had amazing tools as well as a server owner to take care of that sort of business. It was great. It was fantastic. Now the only problem is like we had to move to more of a rank in the end, because people stopped. Like, people were funding the server for years and years. People were paying, were donating their money on the website. Years and years and years they were doing that, which is fantastic. And I was putting my own personal money in as well. But at the end, the donations obviously slowed down. You can't keep that up for years and years and years. So we had to come up with a solution to that problem, which we ended up not selling, because it's against the terms and conditions, but for donations. We got around certain things and didn't get in trouble from Mojang, because yes, you can get in trouble from Mojang. People tried to report us, but they inspected and they said meh, which was fantastic. The people that tried to get us in trouble. People got to understand, Mojang are more after those big servers with insert your credit card here, we'll give you 1 million levels. Like, they're after that sort of thing, not the really small. But we did ranks for donations. These ranks would do little baby perks like keep XP on death or stuff like that, and we put away.
Oh, that's right, the command table and then.
Yeah, command table and ender chest on the go. Just little baby life improvements. That's all it was. Quality of life, but didn't get them like. Yeah. So we had those sort of ranks and that was just to sort of help fund the server by itself, self-funded server, which was great. And it was. Yeah, I do miss that server. I do miss that server. Yeah, maybe one day. As I said, I've got it all. She just needs to be updated, and yeah, maybe
What
one
really
day.
sucked was we just finished building that awesome new spawn.
Yeah, the new spawn, that was for the new patch. Yes, I do remember that.
We spent hours on that.
Yeah. So there is stuff that people haven't seen. Like, we did have a new spawn ready to go for the new map, because usually every major update we would reset the server so people would have something to do. You know, updates last like a year, so the server would always run for a year, but we found if we kept the same map for long enough, people got bored and just went away and never came back. But what we did find is, like, resetting the server like once every year or once every major patch, which is usually once a year, usually brought people back. Like,
And we did the server tours.
yeah, server tours, and we played with the
People would
fans,
build
and
up and we'd go visit people live.
yeah. So, you know, I do miss that server, but people got to understand that server was so drama filled. People have no clue the amount of contacts the data teams per day we were getting. It was a joke. It was a bloody joke. Yeah, and when the threats started coming, it's like, nah, that's enough. I'm gonna turn off the server, and it sucks because it's that handful of people that ruined it for the rest of the people. You know what I'm saying? You had some amazing people on the server, but then you had those, yeah. So trust me,
And they were people that what hurt more.
and
Was they were people that didn't even support
nah,
the server.
yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter if we do, and we don't have dates, we don't have times, we don't have nothing. But if we do end up bringing back the server at some point in the future, could be whenever, I don't know. It could be, next month. It could be a year. Don't ask. Pretty much, it's got to be the right time when we're ready. And when we bring it back, I've already added. Yep, these handful of people have been added to the ban list, and they will discover who they are probably if they come back. And yeah, it sucks to be them. I've had enough. I've literally had enough. I do not care. Yeah, I'm not investing any more time. I'm not investing any more time into a new server without removing a lot of the old problems. Just putting that out there.
Staff are volunteers too, and it's not fair to put them through it. Like, it's just not and it's not nice to put
It's
people
not
that are on
nice.
there just to play nicely.
Yeah.
It's like no one wants to log onto the server and be like, oh hi everyone, and then just drama.
Drama. Like,
It's not nice.
oh, it's just not. It was becoming not worth it. But
Everybody left town there.
But it was amazing logging in every day, minus all the drama and all the reports and all the stuff you had to fix every single day of the week. It was amazing logging in, saying hi to the fans, playing with the fans, doing some data games back in the day. Remember all that stuff? That was amazing. I loved that, and I do miss that. One day, okay? One day we will be bringing it back. At the moment, you see a lot of fans come through and they talk about the server and they miss the server. That's fantastic. And one day we will have the server back.
Oh, Bennett, that wouldn't work. Read Bennett's comment. That wouldn't work because they're still there.
Yeah, you've got to understand, Bennett, that these people that cause the drama are still around today.
Yeah,
They're still on Discord. They still talk. They don't realise that they were part of the problem.
Yeah,
Neither know when you've confronted them. We have confronted these people before, and they're just like, no, we want this person banned, or else I'm leaving with 10 people. It was too big of two groups, too big of a problem, and eventually we just shut down the server. And it's what's funny is these groups have already come back and said, Data, when are you starting the server back? I'm just like,
Really?
ooh, awkward, because they're on the ban list. They don't know it yet.
But really? Why, what do you want us to start a server for? So you can demand everyone get banned?
Yeah. See, I'm just not.
Being in a server, you're going to
Yeah.
have a dynamic.
Oh, there's going to be a
And
Dominic in
you
the server.
cannot be on there and just expect that everybody that you don't like or that you don't get along with be banned.
Yeah.
Like,
I
how
know.
many times did we tell these people? It was two groups, like I
Yeah.
said.
Two massive
And
groups
how many times did we tell both groups
to cut it out.
You go 1,000 blocks to the east, you go 1,000 blocks to the west, and you leave each other alone.
It didn't work.
Yeah, no, they
Yep.
They couldn't
No,
do it.
they
They had to have the drama.
Yep, they'll PM each other some very nasty words, and then once the
calling
words,
each other horrible names.
once the names were said, then it then exploded on into chat, and then we had the N word. Yep, we had racism. We had homophobia. But everybody knows me. I welcome everybody.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where they're from, their religion, their whatever. You know, they're just everybody's welcome. That was the way the server was, but you had these handful of people just not good.
Age didn't matter.
Age didn't, yeah. Nothing mattered. No. But anyway, so I just thought I'd bring that up because people have been asking about the server, and I thought I would chinwag about the server for a little bit. This hunting for diamonds episode. I thought we'll jump into the topic a little bit, but we do have it all backed up. We do have all that ready to go. Obviously, I may have to convince AJ to set a brand new one up because
You already said we'd need a 10 gig one. Put that in chat.
Probably.
We need 10 gig one.
It's something much more crazier than last time.
Do you know the saddest thing for me out of all of that was when we had one particular, I won't name names, we had one particular member of our community who was homosexual
Yeah.
and they had never told anyone.
Yeah.
And they had not even their family, they had yet to come out.
Yeah.
And do you remember that person came out on our server
Yeah.
because they felt so comfortable and they felt so welcome and accepted.
Yeah.
That the community
Didn't need to hide that.
The
No.
community was the first person they told. And when all of this drama started,
Yeah.
guess what the first name thrown was?
Yeah, I
To
know.
him. And I
It was disappointing.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
so disgusted.
Ugh.
I was like, really? You have no idea how much courage it took for that person to trust
Yeah.
you. And you've just gone and
Wrecked it.
wrecked it.
Yeah.
Remember when we got that message from them saying, oh, I'm leaving, I just can't do this
Yeah.
because this,
Yeah.
they were not.
Yeah.
We were, it was.
It was nasty.
Really childlike.
Yeah. Okay. It's depressing to think about, but I do.
So
I think.
depressing, but
I think.
miss the good.
Yeah, I do miss the good. There was a lot of good, but there was so much bad at the same time. So one day when that time is right, we will definitely be visiting that area again. Things are a lot cheaper nowadays. Back years and years ago, having a full dedicated server to yourself was quite expensive. You actually had to rent the internet line and the server itself, and there was just so much hoops to jump through. Yeah, many hoops to jump through. But nowadays, they've simplified it a lot more. The specs are a lot higher, a lot more powerful machines, which is obviously fantastic. One flaming day, I think we might revisit that area of again, just to dabble in. Yeah. Oh right. Yeah, 1.17 server would be awesome. Yeah.
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Hint, wink, wink. Apparently from Joel. Okay, so let's move on to our next topic of the day. Let's talk about the latest 1.17 snapshot. Perfect. So, there's the latest snapshot did come out this week. It's not very... A lot of bug fixes. I will point that out. So this week, a lot of bug fixes in the 1.17 snapshot. Last week we talked about just a big list of things like lush caves and the new tree and all that sort of stuff, and how to find the lush caves and all that sort of stuff. We talked about that last week. They added all that last week, which was fantastic. This week they've definitely heavily concentrated on bug fixing. Before continuing, a lot of bug fixing. I noticed a lot of enchanting now works, etc., because I think enchanting completely stopped working. It was broken at some point, and so that's all fixed if you played the snapshots. I tend to not play the snapshots, everybody knows that, because they just change things too rapidly. Like this week, they've adjusted cave generation a teeny bit again. I think it's cave size they played with, because they're trying to get the caves right. They started off so gigantic, then they sort of reduced how many of those gigantic caves spawn, and they've gone through and they just made so many adjustments every week. So again, they've adjusted cave generation now, they've adjusted sizes again, and just the way things spawn. What else did they do this week? Bone meal. If you bone meal a rooted block, which remember we talked about that last week. Remember, you find the new tree, and underneath there's roots that go all the way down to the really nice lush cave system. Now if you find a rooted block, which is just a dirt block with roots through it, if you bone meal it, it will create like hanging roots down now. So that's a change. They mess with ore generation a little bit again this week. You know how we talked about them being diamonds in blobs now? Remember, we talked about... it's really hard to explain without re-explaining all of last week, and I'm really trying to avoid that, if you know what I mean. So ore generation, pretty much last week, quick rundown without explaining everything. They changed ore generation and they put like blobs of diamonds. There's less of them though, but there's more littler patches. It was hard to explain. It was sort of... Yeah. It is a bit different. But this week, they've increased those ore blobs now. So how we were talking about there was less of them, less diamonds overall, that's no longer the case. There's more of them. And, so... crikey. So they changed that. I don't know how much they've changed that. If it's a lot more or just a little bit more or balanced out, I am not 100% sure there. But all generation is now changed. We got a super chat. It's thanks to David. Much appreciated for supporting the channel. He says in his custom super chat message, wedding funds. Oh, great. Thanks, David. Oh, jeez.
We're halfway there.
Okay, so yeah, they changed all generations. Again, just more blobs. More of those diamond blobs should help with mining diamonds now, and which is a good thing. Mossy cobblestone. They've changed how mossy works now. Remember how you used to get vines and add vines to blocks and that adding vines to blocks would make the mossy equivalent? Does everybody remember that? I don't know if everybody remembers that. So they've changed that now. Vines no longer, that's right, vines no longer do that. You actually have to get the moss block. Yep, you need the actual moss block now from the lush caves to make any sorts of moss varieties now. That's literally how it's going to work in the future, because a lot of people just used to the vine technique, but I think the moss block obviously is a lot more suiting than vines. It's just my opinion. But yeah, you'll have to get used to that change, because a lot of people are going to go to make moss blocks or mossy cobblestone, stick some vines in there going, ooh, it's not coming up anymore. So yeah, that's one of the changes they've done. Massive list of bug fixes, enchanting, etc. I said that already. Fancy. We had a live proposal. Apparently our stream just cut out for a few seconds there. Are we back? Can you refresh the page? We actually had a red liner there. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, so as I'm recording this in 1080p 60 FPS for people to watch later on, that's no problem. Make sure you comment, by the way. The live stream actually part of things just cut out. We had a red line on the bottom. So I'm just confirming that we are back and nothing. I'm fine. Okay, good. Yeah. So I noticed that red line come up, and I was like, uh-oh. Well, Raggy. Oh, crikey. It said attempting to reconnect, and I was like, what? But I'm seeing chat window flow. It must have been just like a micro dropout. Yeah, micro blip that didn't really blip. All the OBS Streamlabs are just like just
The
timey-wimey things, lol. Alright, yeah, apparently everyone's like, I went down? Well, the software apparently saying I went down. Ugh, crikey. Okay, I was confused. No, we're still here. We're still here. Just, yeah, come up, it literally in the corner of my screen, it come up saying, attempting to reconnect. So I was like, oh, great. But nobody said anything, so... live stream is back. See, for Fox it went down. What? See? I'm confused now. Some people went down, some people on. Yeah, something happened there. It was like a bloop. It broke. Okay, back to the talking about Chinwagon about this bloomin' snapshot. So, unfortunately, nothing big, you know, no warden or anything has been added yet. Obviously, they had so many bugs to work on this week, which is understandable. They wanted to start getting some bugs out of the way before adding any more content. They're not quite done of adding content with for in the snapshots of 1.17. We've got obviously the mountain goats, the new mountains, and the deep warden, and you know, there's just so much stuff they're still adding, but they haven't added yet to the actual snapshots. So obviously so many bugs must have risen. They're like, oh, we need to get on top of some of these bugs, because could you imagine keep adding all this content to the game and then waiting until the last minute to try squish, like, you know, thousands of bugs? It would be difficult. So obviously they've got to that point now. It's like, okay, we've added a whole bunch of stuff, not all of it, but a whole bunch of stuff. We need to squish some of the bugs. So that is what they have done this week, and that's why there's nothing hugely new to report, because as you guys know, every week here on this little podcast thing that we do on the side, we like to talk about the snapshots and what was in them. I tend to do a bit of research before the stream so we can talk about them. Yeah, I used to do the snapshot videos back in the day, but it wasn't a huge hit, so I just didn't continue it. Yeah.
Did Demi not know that we're engaged?
I think Demi took a break from Discord. I don't know. Demi stopped coming for a little bit there, getting his life together. Maybe, I don't know. I have no flaming clue. People, they come, they go. You don't see them for years. They come back. They're high. It's just the way it happens. Just the way it happens. By the way, guys, if you're wanting to join our community Discord, head in the description below, and you can click the link or head over to the website. There's a link over there that will take you to the community Discord. You can come join.
I'm going to put a link in chat.
Yeah, request a members rank, and
I'm going to put a link in chat for Demi.
Okay,
Tell
Demi, this is for you. And yeah.
Well, actually, it's probably. I think this might be a special occasion. I don't think we've actually.
We have.
No, we haven't.
We have.
No, we haven't.
Yeah.
No, we haven't.
Yes.
Ask people. I bet you anybody we haven't.
Well, I did.
No, we haven't. I don't think anyone's seen it.
No, only the close friends have seen it, and
Yeah.
this was a while ago.
Public.
Yeah.
The first public appearance.
Thank you, Ben, for the Discord link. And AJ says, remember when Doc used to do snapshot videos? Doc only does one video a week now. I'm pretty sure he's pretty set. Didn't he have a kid recently? I think. I'm not 100% sure, but
Yes, a little girl, didn't he?
I'm
Didn't he have a daughter?
I'm not 100% sure. I don't read too much into Doc, so I don't want to spread him misinformation. But he had a kid. He definitely had a kid.
I'm sure he had a daughter.
Yeah, he's got a new kid, and
Kid?
and I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Doc only posts like rarely now. That bloke is pretty set. He's built a nice base. He can post like one video a week and get away with it because he has so many views. You know. Doc just moved, also taking time for family. See, there we go. See, brought up to scratch. Yeah. Yes, little Docky. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. I thought so. I heard rumors and stuff. I haven't caught myself up on. Yeah, I used to follow dog.
You know, he had a kid. I swear it was a girl. Or did he want a
I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure.
I thought he had a girl.
Ghost. Just finished watching season 3. RMGAWD is good season. Haha. You thinking good season. Haha. I don't know how you think of all that. Oh, well, thank you. That's my imagination. Like, imagination builds things like that.
I'm reading one of Doc's posts.
Oh, yep.
And he goes, do you guys get free sausages if you buy stuff at your local butcher? Must be a German thing, but you buy sausages and get free sausages as a thank you for buying sausages.
What?
Yeah.
Is there a savvy in that line there?
I was reading looking for his baby post and I'm like, what? Really?
Baby born 3 weeks ago, according to Demi.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't long ago.
Ghost, thank you very much for watching the previous season. Much appreciated. Don't forget, if you're watching a season or watching showcase videos, which by the way are all over the main channel, make sure you leave a comment and like and share and all that good stuff, because at the end of the day, a lot of effort went into building that bloody thing in survival.
Little doggy gained 1 pound in 3 weeks. I'm looking for the actual original.
Alright, let's get this installed. Okay, back to... We got sidetracked by babies. Like, really?
Really? Because that's not the first time.
Anyway, yeah, so... Far as I know, that's the... Yeah, so adjust cave sizing in 1.17, latest snapshot. Adjust ore generation for diamond blobs. Roots, you can farm the drip leaves now. You can farm, what else you can farm? Whatchamacallit? You can farm a whole bunch of stuff. Lightning rods no longer make skeleton horses. There was a lot of changes, a lot of bug fixes, a lot of tweaking, pretty much a lot of stuff like that. Yeah, so no, as I said, nothing too exciting in the this week's snapshot. Hopefully next week we'll get something a little bit more exciting, a little bit more to talk about. That's why I didn't start with the snapshot this week. I figured if we started with the snapshot, we don't have much to talk about, because unfortunately there's a giant list, and I don't want to read out a giant list of changes and bug fixes. I think it's a little bit silly at the end of the day. Oh, Struth. Okay, so people 3 years ago. Anyone else feel like YouTube is dying little with YouTubers not posting much content anymore? YouTube's not dying. People post content all the time. It just depends who you subscribe to. Some people do get burnt out, mate. Even I got burnt out at one point. It's just the way it goes. Like, unfortunately, making videos every single day, it kind of gets to that point. You're like, I need to take a break. And then some YouTubers also, unfortunately, sit on high amounts of views, so they only have to make 1 video a week to support their family and keep their career and YouTube going. And that's kind of true too, unfortunately. It's just the way YouTube works. YouTube's definitely not dying. You should see some of the statistics of some of these YouTubers getting. Different generations also coming along. Different generation contents. There's a lot of stuff there, but it's definitely not dying. Far from it. Far from it. Alright, Data, who are some of your favourite creators? To be honest with you, I don't really have favourite creators. Like, do you mean my favourite YouTube channels or Minecraft content creators? Because I don't really watch other Minecrafters play Minecraft. I play Minecraft all the flaming time. Don't get me wrong, some people link me to special farms and, Data, check out this amazing build, it's beautiful. I do check out stuff like that all the time. And I follow a few Minecraft creators too, because, you know, we've talked in the past or asked permission to use farms, etc. That too, so people would see that I definitely follow a few people, like Doc, you know, way back in the day, way back in the day. Doc used to come around and post on my videos a lot. Especially some of the crazy builds. Any Pule channels? Not really. When I get stuck in a loop, and we call them the YouTube loop, I think everybody gets stuck in those loops occasionally. I like to watch fails, yeah. I don't mind the fail. Like a boss. Memes. Memes. I don't mind watching the meme ones. They're pretty entertaining sometimes. Make me laugh. Some of them are crap. But yeah, make me laugh a lot. I do watch Mr. Beast. I think he's great too.
Oh, he's wonderful.
Yeah,
He
he's cool. I watch Mr. Beast. I don't know. I'm subscribed to so many. Obviously, I'm very heavily into the PC tech side of things on Linus and Jay and hardware and yeah, just a whole bunch of tech YouTubers that I love to watch.
Guys, what are they?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't know their name.
They're funny though.
They're funny, yeah. So, yeah, I watch a whole bunch. To be honest, I'm subscribed to quite a lot of other YouTubers, and yeah, and to be honest, I don't use my main channel to do commenting and stuff. Oh, that drives me crazy. That's another downside. Like, you don't use your main channel, you sort of use an alt account. So I actually have quite a few YouTube channels that I've tried and tested. I have a channel for RC cars, I have a channel for diggers, and I was setting up a channel for gardening, and I tried to dabble in a lot of different areas of YouTube that I like to make content for. But yeah, I have an alt account that I'm subscribed to a whole bunch of my favorite channels that I like to watch all the time. Move, moo cow. Yeah, AJ, thank you. AJ commented on your thing.
Viva la Dirt. That's the
Viva
one.
la Dirt.
Oh,
They're great.
Wow. We're subscribed to some WoW stuff.
Some WoW content as well.
They actually, yeah, I laugh.
I laugh at some of their content, yeah.
Their content is pretty, like the mouse clicker thing.
The mouse clicker, the flat clicker.
The flat clicker. You know, the flat clicker.
The flat clicker.
Data
I watched that several times.
With that. And then he was like, and then every time he referred to it as a
Flat
clicker.
clicker.
I'm like, would you stop? And he's like, no, it's funny.
It's flaming great. It is flaming great.
The flat clicker.
The flat
Or
clicker.
the guy that does the whole, I've got no friends, and walks out with a brand new keyboard.
Yeah, that one was great too. They're just funny as.
Funny.
Oh, Struth. All right, I think we're going to go ahead and start wrapping things up. So you're probably wondering, what are we doing next week? Well, obviously, I'm going to AFK for some ink so we can get the carpet installed. That's probably not even half an episode right there. I may take a look into making a cobble overflow system, because I can't put the cobble through the system right now, or dirt, because it's going into the miscellaneous chest and clogging that up. So we may take a squiz at that. Yeah, so that's what's coming up. Yeah, and some other little nooks and stuff that we got to do as well. Alrighty, let's take an aerial shot of our work this week. By adventure. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting stuff done. We've done this whole section today. I'm really happy. Yeah, look at that. See, I've just got to sort of bring it to this, and then it's almost got to connect around in the wood farm. Bloody brilliant, guys. Bloody brilliant. Alright. Yep, I like that. So we have done a whole bunch of work today. I'm really happy with how this is coming along. Okay, alright, let's wrap things up. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching episode 19 here of Not Really Hunting for Diamonds. Make sure you smash those buttons. If you've got anything to say about any of the topics we have covered today, make sure you comment below. Don't forget, if you've missed any showcase videos or any content, head over to YouTube/Daedalus822 and scroll down. There is showcase videos with some epic builds below. So it'll catch you right up. Now, alright, I'll catch you all later. Alright, now I just got to chop that together. And I've got to also upload the rest in peace clip. Oh, crikey. Alright, let's go ahead and switch over here. Boom. guys, thanks for watching today's episode. And yeah, I guess just have a great weekend, and I'll see you all on Sunday night, where we'll get the purple carpet installed, some black carpet, and have a look at the overflow system bugs that we have to obviously squish. And yeah, all right. So have a fantastic weekend, AJ, Benj, Roy, Demi, Fox, Mighty's back. Oh, crikey. And Koala, hope you're doing well. How's your sleep patterns?
I spoke to him the other day. Apparently they're pretty messed up.
They're pretty messed up?
Yeah. Because he's gone from nights to days.
Yeah, no, that would have sucked.
Yeah.
Switching that, like flipping it, would have sucked.
They flipped his work schedule.
No, 100%. I'm sympathetic there.
His schedules are pretty bad.
Oh, crikey. But yeah, all right. Just pressing the buttons here. But yeah, and there we go. All right, guys. I'll catch you all later.